Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Now, I always do that exact same intro and it was very hard to say those words because I know that 99% of you are Arsenal fans and none of you will be doing well right now. Everyone's depressed, I certainly am. We've just lost 2-0 to Chelsea and this is going to be my match review, so let's get into it. I honestly don't know where to start with this video. First of all, I'm just going to say that I am really disappointed with that performance. Another spineless, toothless performance from Arsenal. I did go into this game with a small bit of hope. Obviously, we've had good performances in recent seasons against Chelsea, so that to me sort of said maybe there's a chance. Deep down I kind of knew that they're likely to walk all over us, and that they did. Defensively we were shocking. Pablo Mari had an absolute shocker of a game. Romelu Lukaku just bullied him from start to finish. And to be honest with you, defensively in general, we were pretty awful for the whole 90 minutes. And going forward, really, the story is not much better. I think if that game had gone on for another 2, 3, 4 hours, I still don't think we would have scored a goal, which I find really hard to say because I've always associated Arsenal with playing exciting football, scoring lots of goals, just being exciting to watch, and I don't feel like that's the case at all at the moment. All our performances recently have been very flat. Just the style of play and the tactics just don't seem to be there for me, and I personally am putting that down to Arteta not coaching them properly. I think we have some really fantastic players in this side. I just don't think we're getting the most out of them at the moment. I think the system we're playing in isn't suiting the players. Nothing is working. It's just really depressing to watch. I've never ever felt this way as an Arsenal fan before. I feel like all of us have a real sense of just no hope, basically. I'm normally very optimistic, very positive. I try and look ahead to the next game. The next league game we have is Man City, so let's be honest, we're all probably very nervous for that one. They could essentially tear us apart, and I would not be surprised if they did so. Let's first talk about the first half then. Now, to be fair to Arsenal, I think we looked very good in the first 10 minutes or so. We were playing with a high press. It was a very spirited performance from us up until the 14th minute when Lukaku scored the opening goal. And from that moment onwards, especially in that first half, everything just crumbled for us. I think we almost just became submissive. Chelsea took complete control of the game, and honestly, I kind of just thought, do you know what, we're not winning this game. There's no chance. I couldn't see us scoring. We may have had 1 or 2 chances in there, but honestly, I don't think Chelsea were worried at all. I think they knew they were going to win the game. They weren't really trying that hard either. Again, another really annoying and disappointing thing. They didn't really have to do that much to beat us, which, when you're talking about Arsenal Football Club, is just awful to say. And then, of course, there was that penalty shout at the end of the first half. Bukayo Saka gets tripped by James in the box and the penalty is not given. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not even surprised at this point. We're Arsenal, of course, we're not going to get a penalty. If that happened at the other end of the pitch, Chelsea would have got the penalty, any other team would have got the penalty. I hate sitting here and saying I hate VAR, I think there's an agenda, because it just makes me sound like I'm moaning, but honestly it is so annoying. I don't think it would have been a game changer. I do think we should have got the penalty, but even if we'd scored it, I think Chelsea would have gone on and scored 3 or 4 goals anyway. It's just another disappointment to add to the massive pile of disappointments we've already had. Moving on to the second half then, I thought Arsenal did look a lot better in the second half. I'm just honestly pleased that the game didn't go further than 2-0. I was very worried. I thought maybe it'd end 3 or 4-0, but we did look a lot brighter going forward, better defensively as well, but still not amazing. I'm not going to sit here and say that we were amazing because clearly we weren't. I think Bukayo Saka had a shot very early on, and then there was that Rob Holding header which he headed wide, which for me was very frustrating, but honestly, I just don't think we were ever going to win that game, which it just hurts me to say it. It hurts being an Arsenal fan right now. I've never felt so hopeless, so disappointed, and to be honest with you, I just want this season to end already. We're only 2 games in, but for me, something's got to change, and it's got to change soon, because we are just going down and down and down, and I cannot see this beautiful club, which I love so much, going on this downward spiral. It's really, really hurtful to watch. It's hurtful to even sit and film these videos, I won't lie to you guys. It makes me feel upset to film them. I love YouTube so much, I love chatting with you guys, but honestly this is a very, very hard video to film. Next game is of course against West Brom, a midweek game for the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we win the game. Give us something to smile about, please Arsenal, because right now it's just a very, very depressing time, let's be honest. I think if we don't beat West Brom, we lose to Man City, and we even draw to Norwich and don't beat Norwich, I think Mikel Arteta could lose his job. I honestly do believe that. I think he should lose his job if we are unable to beat Norwich and West Brom. If we're going to be savage. I think he's had long enough now. I've always said that I would give him until a few games into this season. If things aren't improving, then he should go, he should be sacked. And for me, we're just going backwards. We've spent 130 million. We look worse than we did last season. At least last season, we were okay defensively. Like, I think we had one of the best defences in the league. Clearly that's not going to be the case this season if we go ahead and perform like we have in these first two games. So yeah, let's look forward to the game against West Brom. I will probably do a video for it, so look out for that. Please do subscribe if you are new, like this video, comment down below, let me know how you're feeling, Arsenal fans. No rival fans in the comments, please. We don't need any more upset, any more hurt. I'll see you guys all very, very soon.